Everybody knows that life is full of highs and lows, mountains and valleys. I think that without these crucial valleys, you can't really fully enjoy the mountains. Up until my sophomore year of high school, I was just cruising through life, not really thinking about anything too much, just trying to get good grades, play some good baseball, and have fun with the boys. One day, that all changed. I woke up with a sharp pain in my stomach. I couldn't really get out of bed. I couldn't eat anything. But playoffs were 3 weeks out, 3 weeks away. I wasn't going to miss practice over a little stomach bug. So I went to first period, and it progressively got worse. By lunch, I couldn't eat anything. I was throwing up. Felt like I had fireball in my stomach. I was getting, it hurt so bad. I had to call my mom, asked her to come pick me up. She came as fast as she could, took me to the local urgent care. As soon as I got there, everything started speeding up. I remember the nurse coming, saying I needed to go to the hospital ASAP. I remember being in the back of an ambulance, my mom holding my hand, praying. That was some of this, that was the most scared I've ever been in my entire life. I remember being wheeled on a stretcher back to a dark back hospital room, just praying that I'd be able to play baseball again, be able to make it. I remember my dad right there by my side the whole time. That's what gave me the strength to keep going. And then the last thing I remember was that doctor putting an anesthesia mask on me, telling me to count down from 10, and I was just praying. When I woke up, it was a crazy feeling. I felt like a brand new man, but something was still missing. That's when the nurse came in and said I could see my mom and my dad again. They came in with the biggest smiles ever on their face. My mom, her eyes looked like she'd been crying for hours. My dad, he had the biggest smile on his face and a chocolate pudding cup in his right hand. He gave me the biggest hug ever. I was still hungry, but the hug made me feel so much better. The next thing I wanted to do was get back out there on the field with my boys. Playoffs were 3 weeks away. I was going to find a way to get there. The doctors had told me to take a couple weeks off, don't do anything too straining, just bed rest. Fast forward 2 weeks, last regular season game before playoffs start, and I was allowed to play again. I got the all clear, and when I stepped out on that field, it felt different, man. It felt brighter. It kind of felt like I was back out there on the T-ball field, putting on the Potomac jersey in the clubhouse with the boys, music blasting on the speakers, taking BP on the field with the boys. Everything felt better. Felt like my first time again. And that's what I encourage all of y'all to do. From here on out, just treat everything like you're a kid again. Your first time at the playground at recess in elementary school with your friends that you live in the same neighborhood with. Your first date, your first Little League game. Just never take anything for granted. You never know when it could be taken away. And that's why I just want to end it with, take everything one thing at a time. Thank y'all.